Today's video is about a multi-skilled musician who writes, produces, sings, and plays keyboards with the Ohio Players. George Clinton's Parliament Funkadelic, once described by none other than George Clinton as the most phenomenal musician on the planet. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Junie Morrison. Before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push the notification bell to be sure you won't miss on any more uploads. Now without further ado, let's cue that intro. Born Walter Morrison on June 28, 1954 in Dayton, Ohio, Morrison began singing and playing piano as a kid, eventually mastering additional instruments and becoming a school choir director and orchestra conductor. In 1970, he joined the funk band the Ohio Players and worked as a producer, composer, keyboardist, and vocalist. Morrison was involved with some of their greatest songs and albums, including Pain, Pleasure, and Ecstasy. He wrote and arranged the band's smash single, Funky Worm, in 1973. This single was built around Morrison's distinctive squealing synthesizer line, the sound of the Funky Worm itself. In 1974, he quit the band to record 3 solo albums for Westbound Records, where he performed all of the instruments and was credited as Junie. The albums were called When We Do, Freeze, and Susie Super Groupie. Morrison became musical director for George Clinton's P-Funk Parliament Funkadelic in 1977. He contributed a distinct sound to P-Funk and played an important part during the band's peak success from 1978 to 1980. He made significant contributions to the platinum-selling Funkadelic album, One Nation Under a Groove, including the song Not Just Knee Deep, which peaked at #1 on the R&B charts in the United States in 1979, Parliament's gold-selling albums, Motor Booty Affair, and Glory Hella Stupid. Morrison also collaborated and produced some P-Funk music under the name J.S. Therakin. Morrison released 3 solo albums after leaving Parliament Funkadelic: Be Bread Alone in 1980, Junie 5 in 1981, and Evacuate Your Seats in 1984. Morrison moved to London, England in the late 1980s and launched the Akasha Record Company with his wife Kate Garner. He wrote material for Sounds of Blackness, Soul to Soul, and God's Property. Morrison produced various artists, notably James Ingram, during the 1990s and continued to contribute to P-Funk albums like The Awesome Power of a Fully Operational Mothership. In 2004, he released a solo album called When the City on his own label, Junie Funk. Between 2014 and 2016, he self-released multiple singles under several names, including Buoyancy, Micronaggle, The Algorithm, Jetson, and Techadelic. Morrison was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1997 as a member of Parliament Funkadelic. Though Morrison was most financially successful in the 1970s, his music had a long-lasting effect on hip-hop, with his work with the Ohio Players and P-Funk being extensively copied. Morrison passed on January 21, 2017, at the age of 62. His passing was revealed the next month, but the specifics were kept confidential. Now, before we depart, I have a question for everyone. What is your favorite song that Junie Morrison appeared on?